ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the episode of Skull Talk Live. We're going to talk about what's going on. We have several things I'm going to go over today while we're here on this lovely April Fool's Day. Been an afternoon with me. So the very first thing I'm going to talk about is this Saturday at the Great Iron Brewery Company in Memphis, California. The West Coast Wrestling Company return for the Riverside County Rumble, where several men and girls will be competing for a title opportunity of their choosing. Let me take that back. The men will be competing for a title opportunity of their choosing. For the first time since I've been with the company, we will have a female match for the Wrestling Warzone Women's Championship. If I'm correct on that championship belt. There will be several titles on the line. There will be a lot of bad blood still buzzing from the last two events. And if you guys want to come down and check out this show, get your guys a ticket at Eventbrite. Use my promo code SKULL to save 10% on those tickets. Or you guys can come the day of the event, pay a little bit extra at the door. All seats had been sold out. Front row has been sold out. There's still some general admission tickets still available. There will be food there as well. There will be a person there as well who will be handing out Easter eggs for all the children that come to the show. There's also some activities as well that'll be going on. You guys can also buy some tasty beer, but you have to be 21 and up to make those purchase. There will be fans that will be there's fans who will have an opportunity to do a meet and greet with the wrestlers that are selling their merch. So make sure you guys come there early. Doors are 5:30 and bell time's around 6, if I'm correct. So, with that being said, make sure you guys get your guys a ticket for West Coast Wrestling Company present the Riverside County Rumble. Now, on to another topic that's been buzzing around on the internet lately, and I have been confirmed from some sources this was actual event that actually had happened. There was an event on the East Coast that involved a fan and pretty much the whole entire wrestling locker room. And what had transpired at that event, it's disgusting, it's disrespectful, and just that fans should be banned from all future wrestling events. You may be asking, Carl, what happened? Well, I will let you guys know. There was a fan who tried to stab a wrestler with a knife. I don't know if he made progress on that attack, but it clearly shows in the video that he was getting manhandled by the locker room and being thrown out the building. My question is, how did that fan even get back to that area? Was security paying attention? There's so many questions to be asked. I am glad that that fan got what he deserved. And I believe the company had pressed charges against the fan because there's a fine line that you guys do not cross. You do not touch wrestlers or referees or anybody that is working that show unless they granted you permission. It's totally unacceptable and it's uncalled for. Now, I'm going to go on to another thing I'm also want to discuss. I was informed a few days ago claiming there's a person out there that I never have met in a state I have not been to before, claiming he is getting trained by me. I am not going to say who gave me this source. I am sorry that you feel like you have to make up a story saying somebody's training you when they are not, so you can get into a certain company. There's only 2 states I train people in. And that's the state I live in and the state of Wisconsin. When I go out there to a third promotion, I'm not going to have someone try to use my name for his own personal gain. So, if this person is listening, stop spreading the lies to my talent that I train and work with, saying that you know me. Because I work too hard for my image, my career, just for someone to make fake and false accusation and claim. That's all I got to say about that. Now to some other thing. There's a new promotion that is launching on April 25th in Corona, California at the Rockefeller Bar. And that wrestling company is Wrestling X. You guys can find them on Instagram for all the updated details about this event. We have several shows already planned for the year of 2026 throughout Southern California. If you guys want to come down to Rockefeller on April 25th, tickets are $20. And all the matches will have a no time limit, no rule. So if the talent do go outside the ring, make sure you guys protect your drink. And get out of the way. The event is 21 and older. And there will be talent selling merch as well. So make sure you guys get your guys a ticket. All you guys got to do is go to Instagram, type in Wrestling X, we're going to take a quick commercial break real fast. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I will be putting up the info in just a second. So if you guys want to ask a question, go ahead. So I'm going to bring a guest on. Give me a second. So, that being said, I once again will put up the information for Wrestling X. So now I want to ask somebody. So they're currently standing backstage. Welcome to the
Ladies,
show, Austin AT.
you see what it say, right?
Shit.
King AT, King AT. I'm the king.
Well, if you're a king, where in the hell is my goddamn Whopper?
hey, man. I
Don't
talked to.
have to go get Ronald McDonald after your ass, or Colonel Sanders.
Hey man, I didn't talk to the Burger King guy. I didn't talk to the Burger King guy, the mascot yet. He been busy doing stuff. I got your Whoppers. I'll give you your Whoppers. But back what I was saying, I saw you promoted a different company. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You told everybody, all your fans, to follow my Instagram. You guys, they have a show coming up
for April 25th. It's our
April 25th
launch day.
Are you a security guard? Are you a crew member? Or are you going to be a referee for that day?
I am officially the first referee to sign with the company.
Damn. Congratulations. Congrats. Better than Perk.
And I will say there's going to be a bloodbath coming after this show.
Let me see.
Because there is no rule. Anything goes.
Okay, let me guess. It's not Danhausen. It's not John Cena. It's not Joe Hendry. It's probably nobody in WWE. It's probably nobody in MLW. It's probably nobody in TNA, NXT, GCW.
Actually, all of our talent are local. But you may have know I work with a company called SWW, which is also a deathmatch company. And we've been
Are you
in,
talking about?
there's rumors the company had been in contact with a lunatic fringe.
He's a former member of the Death Riders, correct?
I believe so when he's in AEW. But he's also a former member of a certain dominant group when he was in WWE.
I know. Let me guess. John Moxley!
Correct.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Whoa, I got it right! Yeah! Moxley! 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 Moxley!
We've been
Moxley!
in contact
Moxley!
with him
Moxley!
lately. We are waiting for their approval on his side.
Is it Danny Garcia, the guy who do this?
John Moxley is going to be wrestling one of our guys at SWW.
Mom said hi.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, I can't wait to see you guys May 9th.
Oh, I will tell you know what? I'm taking the day off work just to see this show.
Make sure you get loaded for Silver Puppy.
So get ready for some puppy because we're
Oh, this gonna be a bloody one?
Hey, pretty much Silver Wolf want to see his own demise.
Is it gonna be bloody?
It's gonna be bloody.
Here we go.
Well, back where I was saying, I got something
That's
to
my
say.
fan, ladies and gentlemen, in the background.
I got something to say. I know it's literally right around the corner of WCE, Austin Tyler. I want to know who will be my opponent on April 10th. I don't know if it's a double. Is it a double header for WCE or just one day show? Because they said April 10th and 11th, Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturday.
Okay, what I was told
Mm-hmm.
from my source they're going to do a day. It's pretty much going to be like WrestleMania. You're going to have day basically the prelim matches. Then day two is going to be the actual
real
show day.
Show. Okay.
It's like WWE WrestleMania.
Whoever I face, it could be Johnny, it could be James Marshall, it could be Ray Oos, it could be Chaz J, it could be the Jerk King Adonis Filios, it could be another person from another promoter from a different state. It could be, I can't say the name, but a mystery opponent. But whoever steps in
even maybe the Liz facing you.
No. I am scared of the Liz. I am scared of this. I will not. I'll see. I am not. If it's Liz, I'm a.
You better tap out while you can.
I'm gonna grab a white thing and say, I surrender. I'm throwing it in the ring. No.
You mean a towel?
Yeah, a towel. Oh, here. I'm gonna be like Jimmy Uso. Here, throw the towel.
Hey, don't be like that one wrestler that ended up getting fired. And I can't say what promotion. He said, "Oh, I don't want to face his opponent, this person." Before the bell even rings, he knocked out the referee. And made the match a no contest.
But
And with that, it's not even it wasn't even a wrestling match. It was an MMA fight.
I know you guys, I know my fans out there. I have some bad news to say, guys. May 9th,
no, it's not Wade Barrett now.
May 9th, Austin Tyler has to drop this beautiful RCEW hardcore champion. I'm gonna tell my fans, thank you guys for supporting me, being my fans there since day one. I know I have to drop the title. I can't hold the title like Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, all of them to see who will step up. And I know May 9th, I have to drop this title to this little nerd who's trying to be like a Dexter Laboratory wannabe. Drake Vandenberg.
If you drop it. That's the question. If you drop it.
If I drop it. And I know Mr. Vandenberg is going to rub him. People say, oh, I'm the better champ. I am your national-wide RCEW national-wide title. And I am your new RCEW hardcore champion. But I heard that management said that they're retiring this belt. They're waiting for the new hardcore championship to come in the mail. They said they're dropping this title. This title means a lot to everybody.
I will say something. That belt will be still around by the end of the year. That belt will be officially retired by end of the year. There is a new design coming, and whoever is currently holding that hardcore championship belt will become the new champion. And will be defended the same night as receiving that belt.
And another thing is, I heard that management is giving me a new title coming soon. You see, I gotta drop my lovely RCEW International Champion. I gotta drop that out with the old, in with the new.
You mean you have to vacate it?
I have to vacate it so I could be
to receive the new championship belt.
Correct. And I was thinking about whenever this new championship belt comes in the mail or shit from UPS, FedEx, fuck it. If it's from Amazon, whoever it is, whoever delivers it, and they will walk down that ring and hand me my new title, because you know what? The new title will be over my shoulders. And I was talking to somebody, a former partner named Mr. Ray Oos. Ray Oos came to me. He called me and he said, "Hey, Austin, you want to run it one more time to be a 17-time tag team champion?" And that's the hard part right there. My part, I'm teaming up with Red Demon, but Mr. Ray Oos wants to be back with the blood. He wants to bring back the Blood Brothers one more time to reunite to be a 17-time tag team champion. And you see, it's like a scale. Red Demon on one hand, Blood Brothers is on the other hand. And it's tilting up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Should I stay with Red Demon? Or should I betray Red Demon and go back to Rey Uso to be the Blood Brothers?
So pretty much you're saying you're gonna rewrite the Shield era.
It depends on Rey Uso. Rey Uso's brought it out of nowhere. He wants to team up one more time for the tag titles. I know that Rey Uso is with Adonis and Drake Vandenberg with his own team. The Deltas, we're the Delta Squad. Me and Red Demon, and they're the Delta Force. And I know Rey Uso don't want to leave the Delta Force and stuff. He don't want to.
We're not the Delta Squad.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
We are the Death Squad.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Let me do it, Archer. My bad. This one's on me.
They're known as the Death Squad. They are the Delta Force.
The Delta Force. And I talked to Rey Uso and I said, Rey Uso, there's a spot open for us, for you, if you want to join our faction. I know I have to still talk to. I know I still have to talk. I know I still have to talk to Bones, because Bones is my manager and Red Demon's manager, and I'm gonna talk to him and Red Demon to see if we could get a fourth member to join with us. Because I was thinking about sometime down the line, I want to do a RCEW War Games. Against Vandenberg and Adonis. Adonis and Vandenberg, you got to find two other people to join with you guys if it gets approved. If it gets approved. But I ain't going to worry about that. I got to worry about...
They can always call a certain talent who had made her debut, but unfortunately, she had a step back.
Yeah, the girl from Phoenix, Arizona. I am telling you, I'm gonna say this to the girl.
What's her name? Reach out to Black Rose.
Black Rose. This is your first time coming to Wisconsin. Racine, Wisconsin. This is your first time ever being in a WC in our God damn it, I got WCE stuck in my head. I'm thinking about WCE right now. My bad. This is your first time in Racine, Wisconsin. This is your first time in RCEW. This is your first time.
No wonder why I smelled like brain fart up in here.
This is your first time entering the AT arena, the AT compound. And Black Rose,
built.
That I built. And I know Black Rose. And I know, Black Rose, if you didn't see none of my matches or my backyard wrestling history, when I was in D3WF, AI Dub, Fatal Pro Wrestling, RCEW, when I was in D3WF back in 2016, 2017, 2010.
And weren't you in Triple W as well? For the short run that the company had?
You guys want to know the story? You guys want to hear it? Scuzz, you want to hear the story, or should I just leave it be? Because this is your talk show. This is your talk show.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Drop it all out on the line. Because I was part of Triple W, and
you see, I was part of a company.
I got smacked in the face with the company.
I was in part of a company called Triple W. Now it's called Big Time Championship Wrestling. You guys fired me and want to tell me to have a match, an unsanctioned match, with a rookie Zack Attack? Then you want to go on YouTube and go on there and then go on Messenger and put me in a group and have everybody roast me. Call me Austin Tyler's a crybaby with a pacifier in my mouth. Then Dredd, you want to talk shit about me saying that I challenged you on May 9th for my RCEW International. I never challenged you to a match. Because you know what? You did us bogus. You took over the company when Ray Uso left. Because Ray Uso had a company back in the days called WFW.
What is it? WFEW?
Yeah, WFEW. You had a good
Thing going for him.
hold on. A good went for him when he was. I'm not gonna bring it, but when he was locked up, you took over that company.
He wasn't locked up. He had to take care of some personal matter.
You're right, but when you got out, you trying to take all the good competitors away from us. You fired a good backyard wrestler, Skulls. You fired him. You fired him for no reason.
He didn't fire me. He didn't even offer me a contract.
You didn't offer Skulls a contract.
The hottest free agent that was in backyard wrestling at the time.
And then you want to be disrespectful to Mr. Adonis. And you want to talk about Adonis saying that he don't know how to run a company. Adonis is a man. Adonis know how to run a backyard wrestling company. He's a good general manager.
And also, didn't he bring in a third person that is labeled as a nobody?
He brought in,
made the company become a shit show.
Yeah, a shit show. And I, Mr. Austin, Mr. AT, I have been looking and seeing have they been posting any videos. They haven't posted no videos lately. I know they're going to come back. They're starting up their season soon. I think in June or July. But I'm going to say this, BTCW.
Calling a company called KCW? Chaotic Championship Wrestling?
That used to be a former champion named a Hall of Famer, a.k.a. Mason Black. Mason Black owned that company, KCW, because I was in KCW. He took it down because he had too many problems, too many injuries, jumping off ladders, swanton bombing people, breaking his shoulder.
Doing swanton bombs out of a fucking dumpster. I remember that shit.
Dumpsters, ladders, back of patios. He said Mason Black retired, said, no, I'm not doing this no more. I don't want to wrestle no more. And then you gave the company up. There's no more KCW. KCW is dead and gone. It's 6 feet under.
The company is now in the history book.
In the history book. You can go back to the YouTube and watch Antichrist Championship Wrestling. That's KCW. Watch the matches that we had back in the days. And you see, RCEW is doing good. We're doing good. We getting new talented. We get new
I
talent.
would say something. RCEW, when they saw that opportunity, they didn't wait. They fired the first shot to sign that person. And ever since that person had joined the company, the views been going up, the ratings are skyrocketing.
Yeah, skyrocketing. Yeah, you're right on that one. Skyrocketing. Yeah, skyrocketing. You
And
see,
the highest, one of the best free agent backyard wrestler to come out of the state of California.
and you see,
And now that free agent is now working on the pro scene.
and I like what you just said, Skulls. But you know what? I heard a little birdie. There's another company called RWF. If you guys didn't heard about that before.
And yes, it's not the two RWF I work for. It's a brand new RWF in the state of Wisconsin.
One of them, a former member of our RWF named Travis Walker. If you guys didn't heard of him before, you know who I'm talking about. Skulls, you know who I'm talking about, right?
The man that walked alone through the desert.
Mm-hmm. After he leaves BTCW, it will be RCEW teaming up with RWF for the first time in history that we team up. BTCW ain't got nothing on us now. We up there. We up there. And you see, you can't judge nobody. How they wrestle, how they cut promos, how they walk down the ring. We do all of that. We take our time to train people. We teach them how to wrestle right. We teach them how to lock
Take
up.
their
We do
career
some
to
wrestling.
the next level.
We take their career to the next level. We do chain wrestling. We do grappling. We don't have a ring. We got mats. We can't. Sometimes we do take bumps.
And yet
If we feel like
do
it.
with her time to time.
We do it time to time.
And without
And
injury,
you know,
it would not be called backyard wrestling for that reason.
you see, a lot of people downgraded us. A lot of people from different promoters. And I'm not going to say I don't want no
And
one to roast me.
there's some talent that try to ground grade us, and they can't even sell a certain simple move.
We show them how to do the right moves. We don't want no one to get injured. We don't want them to be out for the whole season with a broken leg, a broken ankle, a broken shoulder, a broken nose, a concussion, whatever you could say in the whole book.
Or even have a good match, and all of a sudden you hit a certain move, and you just pretty much made the whole entire match a shit show.
But after the match, after all our matches, we get up and we put our hands out. We put our hand out and say, good job. Good job. Because everybody's downgrading RCEW, and RCEW is doing good because you know what? We have a show coming up this week, April 4th. The premiere of RCEW Table Talk 2.0 is coming. And Table Talk 2.0 is like talking about...
You mean the new season of 2.0?
Yeah.
The new season
the new scene of 2.0. We talk about our history. We talk about our backyard wrestling history. How we became a backyard wrestler. How we became a wrestler. How we became a champion. How we became to get fans to watch us every single night. Every single time. And I know that we're doing good. We got a pay-per-view coming up, RCEW Never Surrender, May 9th at the AT compound, the Austin AT's arena. We have faces. We have new people who never wrestled before coming to join and see how they if they like it or not.
And we're also having an in-ring debut.
We are having an in-ring debut. We're having somebody
we cannot name,
but
also we heard somebody coming out of retirement as well.
That is Mr. Ray Ooze. He said it last night on your guys' crossover. Mr.
Coming out of retirement, but also there's another person who's also coming out of retirement.
But back what I was saying, we have someone. Yeah, but we have a certain person from Appleton, Wisconsin, coming down to Racine, Wisconsin, to RCEW Never Surrender. First time ever. We can't say the name. I'm sorry to say, guys, I can't say the name. But this person...
We don't want to spoil the element of surprise.
You guys will find out May 9th. But this person in Appleton at WC is doing some business up there first. He got to take some care of some business up there first before he comes down to Wisconsin.
And we don't even know who it is. All we got was a cryptic message.
It could be probably James Marshall. It could be Johnny. It could be anybody.
It could be Kodak. It could be Kodak Kid. It could be a bump off the street.
It could probably be Jay Stereo. It could be anybody from the members of the locker room of WCE locker room members.
It may be the hometown hero. It may be a wrestler known as the Invisible Man.
But you will find out May 9th. I know management have to reset the card. We're sorry due to the condition. Our buddy C2K couldn't make it this year. He has family-ish personal business that he has to take care of.
But we have already found a replacement for C2K already. And we will announce it on May 9th.
I swear to God. If it's that little punk person, that little punk kid steps in my ring, if he shows up to my ring and my show, I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to do like how Randy Orton did to Cody Rhodes. I'm going to bust him open real bad. I'm going to hit him with a chair. If that Punk Kid...
you do have some unfinished business with Punk Kid. The last time he was in the ring with you, he hit you upside the head with a guitar.
He hit me with the guitar out of nowhere when I just got done beating my opponent. I didn't know he was coming out to hit me with the guitar. And Punk Kid, I hope you're watching and listening. You crossed the line, bro. You crossed the wrong line. Because you know what? Punk Kid, I'm bringing somebody back. He's in an asylum right now. He is the king of hurting people. He is the king of mixed martial arts. You guys want to know what his name? They used to call him the Man of Massacre. Who could that be? You see, you know who's the Man of Massacre?
I know the Man of Massacre. I heard of him.
But your fans don't know who is it. Should we tell them who is it, or should we just give them a surprise on May 9th?
Give him a surprise. Make the view go up.
May 9th! The Man of
Make him have a
Massacre.
reason to tune in.
Tune in on May 9th. When the Man of Massacre shows up to take that little rock star Punk Kid out, this man is going to destroy you. He's probably going to give you a couple suplexes. He's probably going to give you in the Kimura lock or the Boston Crab or the Leaf Clover. Or he might put you in a triangle hold. Whatever submission he does, you better be 10 toes down. Because you know what? This Man of Massacre don't play. And I know management didn't make a stipulation of this match yet. I know it's an open challenge for the RCEW International Champion. And I was thinking about doing a little bit of something. Like he loves weapons. He loves weapons. He loves kendo sticks. He loves chairs. He loves license plates. But he will be there on May 9th. And Punk Kid, you better have your A.
Do I need to drink a pack of beer? So you can have some beer bottle laying around?
You see, Skulls. AT's not ready.
Don't like violence.
AT is not there yet. He's not there yet. He's not up there yet in death matches yet. He's not up there yet. He's not up there.
It's not your partay quite yet.
Partake quite yet. And I know RCEW gets mad at me every time when I let my anger out and hurt people. I'm kind of like a Brock Lesnar. Or a Ken Shamrock. But you know what?
Or even some may say you're Steve Blackman.
Or Steve Blackman. But May 9th, the Man of Massacre will be in my arena, in my compound that I built.
And he has to buy a ticket.
And I know you guys want, I know fans, you guys, if any fans wants to come and watch, you guys are more welcome to come. But I'm going to tell you this right now. You might have to take the kids home because the main event might be a little bit gory. gory, it might be a little bit bloody. It's gonna be like King Kong versus Godzilla going at it. Or
And it ain't gonna be no Baby Shark versus Peppa Pig.
there is not gonna be Tom versus Jerry, or SpongeBob versus Patrick, or Mr. Krabs versus Plankton. It's none of that.
It's not gonna be Bob the Builder versus Handy Manny.
It's not going to be Barney versus Thomas the Choo Choo Train. It's not going to be Bob the Builder.
You mean Barney versus Baby Bop?
Yeah, it's not going to be Barney versus Baby Bop. It's not going to be Bob the Builder versus Handyman. It's not going to be Tom versus Jerry. It's not going to be that. This is real. There might be blood. They might not be. But I'm just saying, whoever's refereeing that match, you might have to wear some gloves. Somebody may. And I'm sorry to say, ref, you might want to back up a little bit, because last pay-per-view of RCEW, you got knocked down.
Hey, wait a minute. The same thing with you. Because last time, you nearly head kicked off.
I'm gonna tell everybody. Last time when Skulls was here and he came down the ring, he had a match with somebody. I was refereeing that match.
We didn't know who was under the mat. Actually, we didn't know who was under the mat, but we knew that God was in the building.
And
you
2 minutes later,
coming that night.
2 minutes later, Skulls gave the person under the mask a black mask, aka Aleister Black's move.
You mean Skull gave the little puppy the black mask, and he didn't see it coming.
He didn't see it coming.
All he was doing was hitting a message that Ghost asked him to spin.
And right now, RCEW World 2.0, we have 183 subscribers. 183 subscribers. People watch us. People want to know, what's the next step for RCEW? You have to stay tuned and see. We have two new championships coming soon. I think we got 3. I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah. I think we have 3 or 2 new championships coming soon.
And one of them actually it's almost complete.
One is almost complete, and that's probably my beautiful title. My beautiful title that I never lost. I never lost before, but one person gave me.
And what's unique about this belt, it can be a little dicey if you don't wear it correctly. The maker of the belt already had to go get the first aid kit a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh. That shit gotta hurt. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. I'm gonna say it. The new title will be soon, because I'm right now. I'm on RCEW, and they say, "What is management cooking up for RCEW?" Tune in. That will be April 28th, 2026. Stay tuned to that. See what is RCEW management cooking? Then April 4th is Table Talk or Table Talk 2.0. It's coming April 4th.
And also, y'all cooking up a little special guest to talk about the rebirth of his company. That will be taking place pretty soon.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about his transition from being a wrestler to a promoter. And we will air that show next week on Skull Talk Live. And also check out Bone Talk as well. Because Bone has been cooking up some stuff too lately.
Yeah.
When it's not attacking me on my own podcast.
He attacked you plenty of times and took over your talk show.
And he got suspended until May 9th.
He got suspended because he hit
the president of the company.
He hit the president of RCEW, and the president of RCEW suspended him until May 9th. And I know that Bones is probably wherever he's at. He's probably thinking, what's his next step? What's gonna happen on May 9th? What is Bones gonna do on May 9th? Is he gonna take over the company, or is he just gonna destroy the company?
Who knows?
It is. Who knows?
But also, he's been demanding something that he wants. But unfortunately, we have to find out from that particular champion if he's willing to defend that championship belt.
And I know I got another thing. I know that Bones keep talking about my cousin Suikai Kid. Suikai Kid is not here right now. He's in New Mexico right now. He's getting some training in. He's doing some stuff.
In New Mexico?
I know, yeah, he's in New Mexico. Yeah, I try to bring him back. But
he's not too far from. He's not too far from Bone. The current Bone is in Mexico.
Yeah, I know that. I know that RCEW management wants to see that match down the line sometime in the future. They want to see a first time ever RCEW Lucha versus Lucha. Suikai Kid versus Bones. Mask versus Mask. And I know how Bones wrestles. I saw him wrestle before. But do he know how Suikai Kid wrestles? That's the question that everybody wants to know.
But I can tell you one thing. If I were you, I'll watch out for his Mexican destroyer.
You see, my client, Suikai Kid, will be ready down the line to face Bones if management approves or make this match official. It could be at any RCEW pay-per-view. It could be the next pay-per-view coming up in July or June. We don't know the name yet. We didn't come up with the name yet. I think it's Burning Hearts is the next pay-per-view in July or June, I think.
It's gonna be called Burning Heat.
Burning Heat. But we don't know. We didn't make the official date yet. We have the name of it, but we did not make the official date yet. We have to wait for management to see. We got to see everybody's schedule look like, see who could make it, who could not make it to the next event.
But unfortunately, Saul will not be there. Unfortunately.
But I have a match in June against C2K. The first time ever in RCEW. Austin Tyler versus the farewell tour of Mr. C2K. And you know what, C2K, I hope you're listening and watching, because you know what? I'm going to bring you a walker after I get done beating the crap out of you. You might have the walker to walk you out of my arena.
You mean
because
management might have to order a oxygen tank for him?
Management might need to order oxygen tank because you know what? C2K wants to step up and try to take my international champion away from me.
And ain't it title for title as well?
It is title for title for his lovely YouTube championship that I want on my shoulder. I could be a 2-time belt. I could be the international. I could be the YouTube champion.
And I heard it's title versus career.
You see, I didn't put my career on the line. C2K.
But you did put your title on the line.
I did put my title on the line. But I know C2K put his career on the line. I know he has a farewell tour coming up soon in his hometown. I know he has to face some people up there until he makes his way down to Wisconsin. And I was thinking about having a match with you, C2K. If you accept this, we can have a 2 out of 3 falls.
We can do that. Well, also, I want to thank you for coming on tonight. I mean, this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Any last words?
Stay tuned later on tonight. I will have the Austin Tyler show. I will be talking about some stuff about upcoming events. Probably talk about some WWE. Show you guys my videos where I wrestled that long time ago. Some matches. Stay tuned. It will probably be like 6:37, 6:30, 7:30 around that time. I gotta see who.
I hope you don't bring up that video where you literally almost killed yourself at WCE. I hope you don't pull up that video.
When I did the AT Shattered Dreams.
Nowhere. Where you had a Cooper. And you rolled the wrong way.
Oh, yeah. I am not showing that video.
The near capacity match.
Yeah, I am not bringing that. I'm not gonna show that.
But you did learn from your mistake.
Yeah, I know when I did that. I know I got injured that night. I twist the wrong way. I know I got injured that day. The medical came out. They gave me an ice pack.
You got an ice pack and you had a bruise. And you had a bruise.
I had a bruise. I told everybody I'm fine.
Luckily, nothing got broken that night.
Yeah, then I told everybody I'm fine. I was out for a couple. I only had like one match. I didn't have no more matches after that. And yeah, thank you for having me on your show, Skulls. Stay tuned. 6:30, 7:30, the AT show. I will be talking about some stuff. I will bring up some histories of different companies that I used to work for, except not BTCW. I don't give a fuck about that company. That company's burned. I might talk about some Fatal Pro Wrestling, some AI dub, show some matches about AI dub. And so,
You might do
thank you for
some iconic matches in WCE.
I'm going to show some matches of WCE who I faced back then, like Sean Jovi, Nicholas Crenson, Zabrone, Jay Stereo, Darkfire. I gotta see if I gotta go to WCE's YouTube channel and find the matches. They're probably mixed up.
Even the match when you wrestled, I don't remember if you had a match with Zero.
No, I did not have a match with Zero. I was supposed to have a match with.
I remember when you saw Zero on me. He met my Sherper pole.
I'm gonna bring some of WCE pay-per-views up back then when we had Nicholas Crenson, Sean Jovi, Darkfire, them three. I give them prop. They're doing good. Sean Jovi, I give you prop. You're doing good for All Wrestling Matters. I know you're working on your company. I know that you're in IMF. I give a shout out to IMF too. Good luck with your pay-per-view, guys. Coming up soon.
Oh, here's an interesting question. Somebody asked me, "Hey, Austin Tyler, are you gonna do that clip of the music video that you did with WCE that you guys did back in the day? Oh, you're on my fire?
Hey. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Damn it. We don't talk about that.
My fire. My only loneliness.
Well, let me see if I can find that video for you guys. I think I'm going to bring it up to... I'll find it later. I'll find it later. But thank you for having me.
I believe it's in the WCE or is it in the Sean Jovi channel. But I remember watching that video and I was cracking up. I'm like, what the hell am I watching?
So I got 2, 3. I got let me see. Hold on. I got 2 matches I'm gonna do show tonight from RWF and KCW. I'm gonna bring one of the matches up from there. That's just a show. I think I don't know if Sean Jovi still got it. I gotta look and see. I'm gonna show some matches from WFEW when it was Drake Silver Wolf when he was under the mask. I have another match that I'm gonna show when I face Dread long time ago in that company. Let me see. I might show you guys the match between me and James Marshall. I might show you guys the match between me and Adonis. I'm looking up the matches for you guys so I can tell you guys what I'm going to show you guys. I might show you another one when I face Chad J and James Marshall in a triple threat match. I'm going to show you Ring of Chaos when I fought Mr. Brightside for the first time in history. I'm going to show the match between me and Michael in a tag match. Another former my bad for saying it. Oopsie, I'm sorry. Former somebody who got fired for doing sexual harassment to somebody. His name was Judas Black. I'm going to show you that match with him. Wait a
minute. Why even show that match? Why give him? Why give him acknowledgement when he's a piece of crap?
Actually, I'm not going to show that match. You're right. Let me see. I was not at that one.
Well, I got to end the show. So, fans, make sure you check out the Austin Tyler show later on tonight. Set your guys' notification on so when he does go live, you guys know. Until the next time, we'll see you on Skull Talk. And as a reminder, a week of WrestleMania, there will be no Skull Talk. The week of WrestleMania.
And that's the other thing is I will be talking about everybody's predicaments for WrestleMania, like Jay Cargill versus Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio, Stephanie Valkyria versus Liv Morgan, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk.
I heard there's going to be a multiple woman match for a certain championship. After what transpired last night on Monday Night Raw?
It will be title matches. It will be Penta put his IC title on the line above the ring, a ladder match. You have Dominic versus Finn Balor. You have Jay Cargill versus Bloody Mommy Ripley. You have Randy versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed. You have
the match that I know everybody is waiting to see happen because the last couple weeks nobody's been having got his numbered, and that is Oba Femi versus the B Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, that's a match at WrestleMania. But everybody's doing it. Everybody wants
that's supposed to take place night 2, I believe.
But everybody wants to know who was Randy on the phone with? Who was Randy on the phone with and talking about Cody Rhodes? Could it be Kevin Owens? Could it be Ted DiBiase Jr.? Could it be Bob Orton, Randy Orton's dad?
Could it be? Who might be? Batista.
Could we see a reunited one more time of Evolution? Can we see a reunited? Could we see Batista help Randy Orton beat Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Champion? Could we see a Batista bomb / RKO through the announce table, how they did to Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 2-on-1 handicap match?
Or we might see the reuniting of Rated RKO.
Edge or Adam
Because
Colton.
rumor is AEW supposed to be in the area.
Mm. And I heard, I don't know if this is true, and I heard from social media that AEW just released a good tag team in history. They just released the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson from AEW.
One of the founders of AEW.
Oh.
Because they were the EVP, the one that were bringing in talent.
But everybody wants to know, everybody wants the topic. Like, do you guys think that Jimmy and Jay will help Roman? Could we see the reunited of the bloodline with Jay Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Roman Reigns? Could we see a reunited of the bloodline? Could the bloodline come back one more time?
Oh,
Because we know.
I will say something right now. There is another Samoan who happened to be Vegas that same freaking weekend.
I already know who is it. It's
Who
Zilla
is it?
Fatu. Zilla Fatu. Zilla Fatu. Zilla.
I'll hit that back. I'll hit that back. There is 3 Samoan will be in Vegas.
One, the final boss, The Rock. 2, Zilla Fatu. 3, Rikishi.
Well, Rikishi will be out in Vegas hosting his company called Not Pro. We have Zilla who will be in Vegas as well. But we also forgot one more person who happened to that was in MLW.
Who was in that was in MLW?
Journey Fat 2.
And everybody wants to know what's going on with MFT. What's going on with Solo, Tamatonga, Tamaloa, Jeff Cobb. The MFT, you guys are signing your death. You guys cannot mess with the Wyatt Six, Uncle Howie, Dexter Loomis, Eric Rowan, Josie Gracie, Nikki
Joe
Cross.
Gacy? You mean Joe Gacy?
Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy. You Solo Team MFT is disrespecting a lovely person who's up in heaven right now, and that is Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt.
Also, there might be a little trick up somebody's sleeve. Because even though he's going to be in California on April 4th, facing Joey Janela
at GC Dope
at Game Changer Championship Wrestling. But if you guys are not aware, Game Changer Championship Wrestling is coming to Vegas.
Oh yeah, that company right there. Yeah, that company is real.
And that company holds one of the Wyatt Six. I meant the Wyatt son, who is currently the clusterfuck champion.
Oh yeah, Brody Lee, aka Brody Lee Jr. All hell, all rise for Brody Jr. Brody Jr.
AKA -1.
All right, guys. This calls at the end of the show. Stay tuned. Tap that little bell. Follow notifications on the Austin Tyler Show. I will lovely see you guys later on. Have a great night.
And a happy afternoon. And don't be a goddamn fool on April Fool's Day. You fool.